What's up, guys? Jose the Slayer slash Wi-Fi's my wife is here. Today, I'm finally going to be getting out this video that I've been wanting to do. This is my Dragon Ball Legends top 10 most hated units ever released. Now, I say ever, but I've joined during the 2nd anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends, which means I will not be including any of the characters that was released before that period. Also, this is pre 7th anniversary, so I'm not going to be including any of the 7th anniversary characters. I will be doing a separate video on that after part 3 is released, and then I'll be making my updated top 10 from there. I also apologize for not uploading content like that. A lot of stuff has happened, but I think now with a more flexible schedule, probably I'll be able to get more stuff out. But until then, we're just gonna get through to this video, and yeah, this is a video I've been wanting to get out. So yeah, again, pre-anniversary, characters after the 2nd anniversary. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, let's just get into it now. So we're gonna begin from top 10, number 10, like the slightly most hated, all the way to number 1. It's like I really hate the most. So here you go. Number 10 we have Cooler, the LF Red Cooler that came out, I believe it was like October of 2022, I think. If not, then 2023. Yeah, this Cooler was a menace on release. Literally a coin flip, RNG based character. If you lose the coin flip, you pretty much guarantee lose a character unless it was a blue non-Super Saiyan character. And yeah, this character is just unbelievable. He did fall off immensely after Beast Gohan, the blue one, came out. You kind of still see him running around, but as the meta ages on, this Cooler just fell off immensely. Like he became the number 1 to like the most terrible LF character in the whole game, which is another reason why I have this guy on my hated list, because I didn't really have too much of a problem with Cooler myself, but it's just the way that he was number 1 for like a month or two, and then just immensely never seen ever again. Like that shouldn't be the case. But yeah, Cooler, I placed him at number 10 because I feel like everyone else is just a pain more than Cooler was, because they also aged better, and you'll see just exactly who I refer to. So yeah, Cooler's number 10. Nothing much else to say then. Hopefully he just stays down for the count a little longer before he gets a Zenkai or something. But until then, may you rest in pieces, Cooler. Okay, coming in number 9, we have Supreme Kai, that came alongside Super Vegito in the 6th anniversary. The Supreme Kai, the reason why I have him here is because while he's not doing damage or anything like that, he is a character that is literally just sealing card slots, literally just paralyzing people with his ultimate, being annoying, really, destroying cards on cover chain and all that stuff. Like, this character was just so annoying to get through. Like, you either rush this character to get to the other characters, or you just don't and probably lose. This character was just beyond annoying. Like, I don't know what else to say about this character. Like, this is a 1% sparking too. Like, not many people went for this character, really. Not many people use this character, but for the people that do, they know the full potential of Supreme Kai. Not that the players who don't know or don't use the character does not know his potential. There's just like other options too, because like, well, especially after part 2 when evil Majin Buu came alongside Ultimate Gohan for the Majin Buu saga. Yeah, like this character was like falling off a bit there, but he was still pretty useful. he was still pretty useful to use as like a support unit or something. Yeah, this guy does a lot. He even has a strike cover. And I don't remember if he goes time neutral somewhere. As a matter of fact, let me just quickly pull up the information real quick. Let's see. Character list. Supreme Kai is red. So let's see what he does. Yeah. His green card, he shortens allies, sub counts. He gains card draw speed. Ultimates, yeah, and 100% chance to inflict paralysis. He inflicts card draw speed debuffs. He negates damage to the next quick attack. Like, is that even necessary? Yeah, he nullifies element factors for damage sustained for the first 60 timer counts. And he gains more damage reduction on battlefield and stuff. Yeah, and depending on what card he uses, like if he uses strike, he seals your strike cards. If he uses a blast, he seals blast starts. Which is pretty annoying. Like if you manage to land both of them, especially during a PV, like what you could do is, like back in the day, you could perfect vanish a blast starts full range. So what you could do with Supreme Kai is, if you do use a long range blast starts, and if the enemy perfect vanishes you, you can follow up with a strike right away. So that way your opponent cannot use strike cards either. Supreme Kai doesn't have blast armor, but it doesn't matter. Like you can literally seal off every single card your opponent has. Like unless if it's a green or blue, of course. Is there anything else that needs to be mentioned? Yeah, he gains more special damage when changing cover. He inflicts more debuffs like card draw speed. He destroys cards, and he inflicts no switching. Yeah, this character just does a lot, really. But yeah, this is Supreme Kai. I placed him at number 9 because he's not as annoying as the other characters, but he's still annoying regardless. So yeah, Supreme Kai number 9. Let's move on to number 8. Number 8, we have Super Saiyan 2 transforming into Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the last Legends Festival of 2024. He is the part 2 character, I believe. Yep. Alongside the Daima Goku, the Super Saiyan Daima Goku. The reason why I have him here is literally because his infinite combo potential. Literally, like this character is pretty much the upgraded version of the transforming Vegito Blue from Part 1. Literally, he's just an upgraded version of that. Like. This character is just stupid. Like, I don't know why they would do this, especially when it's a Majin Buu Saga character. Like, we do not need more Majin Buu buffs. Like, what were they thinking with this character? Like, infinite combo potential, give him attribute downgrade nullification, as well as abnormal condition nullification, I think. And like, dude, like he literally gets 99 plus combos every single time. Like, I don't get it. The reason why I have him this low, because it's just the combo potential he has. That's pretty much it. If you can get rid of this guy, then you don't have to worry about 99 plus combos. Especially when this guy's run alongside the next character I'll be showing. But yeah, until then. Not until then, but like until we see the next character, this guy will be right below this character, and you'll see just why. But yeah, nothing much else to say. Oh, whoops. Nothing much else to say about this guy. Just can't believe they made him infinite combo potential with no way to counter this guy. But yeah, this is number 8. Let's move on to number 7, which is Majin Vegeta. This guy is one of the reasons why Super Saiyan 3 Goku is able to combo up to 99. This guy can also combo for a long time too, with low arts card, like low cost for arts cards. He has endurance. He has a 50% HP disrupt. He has a AOE green card, no switching. It's like getting substitution counts. The no switches from his ultimate. He has a blast counter unique gauge up to 3 times, and he can follow up with blue cards, which also seals you in. Card draw speed. I think he also goes time neutral somewhere. Now he doesn't really do damage, at least now, but he is still very annoying. He is also yellow, which can be run on a mono yellow team. Yeah, there's really not that many characters that was able to counter this guy when he released, and people still use him till this day because his mechanics literally helps him age super well. Like, he just has everything. I think it's because they made him like this because they really wanted him to be on run in Vegeta Clan, but I think they also forgot that this was a Majin Buu Saga character. So Majin Buu really got a big boost from this as well. Yeah, Vegeta Clan, you didn't really see them. You still didn't really see Vegeta Clan being run. He was also Super. Is he Super Saiyan 2? Yeah, I think he was Super Saiyan 2. So yeah, he's not getting the Bardock bus, which is good. I think, right? Yeah, Super Saiyan 2. Yeah, I mean, this character was just beyond intolerable, man. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with this. Especially I love Vegeta. This was just too much, you know. They didn't need to give him all this, even though they were trying to revive Vegeta Clan. Because this is also a Majin Buu Saga character. I don't know what's up with the buffing Majin Buu Saga. Like, that wasn't even a hype saga to begin with. Like, yeah, I mean, they do have hype moments, but it's not a. I don't think it's enough. But yeah, he's number 7. Yeah, number 7. Number 6 is where we really get to the hatefulness. I would say. Yeah, because I haven't really surprisingly I haven't bumped into many Majin Vegetas when he first came out, but as time progressed I started to get more into Majin Vegeta. But like with Cooler, I forgot to mention during Cooler's time, like with Cooler, if you know how to get around Majin Vegeta, then I would say it's a lot more smoother, really. So yeah, Majin Vegeta's here. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6 we have is Ultra Kid Buu. He released a while after the next character on the list came out. I think he's the next character on the list. But the reason why I have him here is because this guy, you didn't really see Majin Vegeta Majin Vegeta levels back then. You didn't really see Supreme Kai levels back then. This guy back then was like a whole different monster. Like, this guy has an AOE green card. This guy has a lock-in on his blue when he has a full unique gauge that slowly charges up. He has sustained damage cut penetration on strike and blast. Granted, it's on hits, but it's still damage cuts penetration. He even restores vanishing gauge twice on blue, which is insane. He destroys your entire hand. His AoE gives him cover null on activation. He changes his blast to strike arts. And he even draws a blue card if you sorry. He even draws a blue card when his unique gauge is full. His ultimate nullifies endurance, 20% damage inflicted. He even deals a portion of damage inflicted and seals main abilities for 5 counts. What else does he do? He inflicts debuffs, 40% to health restoration, 30% to damage received, and -1 card draw speed for 20 counts. All of these for 20 counts. Like, that's insane. What else? He even has 20% sustained damage count penetration permanently. He has endurance that cannot be canceled. Granted, almost everyone does, but I think he also has like canceling buff effects as well. He even nullifies as you do downgrades and normal conditions for the first 60 timer counts. And yeah, when unique gauge is full, he gains permanent card draw speed, -5 to arts cost, some damage and damage reduction. What else? Granted, you lose these effects when your unique gauge resets to 0, but it's a small price to pay for what he does with his unique gauge, with his blue and stuff. Especially when he's able to restore 20% health after enemy attack is over when unique gauge is full. He even shortens allies. He gains damage permanently, and it's not limited. He has a strike cover. He gains 10 key and 2% health every time he draws an arts card. When he uses a card, a Strike or Blast arts card, he gains damage, special damage inflicted, ultimate damage inflicted, and some key recovery. And when enemy activates Rising Rush while this character is on the battlefield, restores all vanishing gauge by 100% and cancels enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects with endurance too. That is crazy. And he even has last man standing buffs, which he automatically gains back 100% his unique gauge, and he's able to nullify endurance permanently. That is crazy. And he was meant to be the main counter to the next character I'm about to say. And the reason why he's lower than him, or them, because it's a tag unit, the reason why I have Kid Buu lower than the tag unit is because he was meant to counter those characters. But he was more of a menace than them, I would say, probably. But he's still lower because of them. So yeah, Kid Buu is here. We're going on to the top 5, and you'll see why I had this guy number 6 and the other characters top 5. Here we go. Number 5, we have Tag Goku and Frieza from the Tournament of Power. Yeah, the 5th anniversary character. These guys were probably the most annoying characters I've ever faced in my life. Like, these guys were literally just combo machines and stuff. Like, you had Goku raising his card draw speed and all that. Well, let me take a look real quick. Because this character received a final an emergency buff, and which was the last time they did one of these. Like, people asked for a buff because they didn't like how this character was released. Yeah, I think this was a big mistake. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Goku side. He gains damage inflicted on Strike and Blast cards activation. His blue card he nullifies endurance, 30% to sustain damage cut, 30% special move damage inflicted. His green card is so powerful because on activation he draws a card twice. Key damage inflicted, cancels downgrades and the normal conditions, as well as increasing arts card draw speed and inflicting all enemies with 3 substitution counts. Yeah, with switching to Frieza, he gains back 70% vanishing gauge, and it's an unlimited amount of times. And he gains cover null for 10 timer counts, which cannot be canceled. Like, why? And the funny thing is too, they have the Rising Rush counter unique gauge, and the only way to get around that is having the Frieza side after tag switching. Like Goku and Frieza's biggest counter was Goku and Frieza. Like that was crazy. I don't get it. Like, yeah, they do a lot. Like damage, more damage, increases Dragon Ball damage reduction, giving support to Universe refs with damage inflicted. They can even get more damage inflicted the amount of times you switch in with tag into Goku. They cancel buff effects on Rising Rush, and they shorten their own substitution counts by 7. Like, and it's funny, like they mentioned 7 because of Universe 7. I thought that was pretty funny and pretty clever. And it's like, as long as they just have 1% of the unique gauge, it could still work. Like, that is insane. They have strike cover. And they even get more buffs when there's a defeated battle member when this guy comes into the battlefield. What else? They restore health when he uses Strike of Blast darts and some ki. More damage and health restoration if there's a defeated battle member. And they go type neutral 3 times when the enemy uses a special move, Awaken, or Ultimate Arts cards when this guy's on the battlefield. And he shortens ally substitution counts by 5 for that, and cancels attribute downgrades in the normal conditions too. And that's all on the Goku side. I think Frieza has something similar. His blue card does the same. His green card restores 70% of Vanishing Gauge if there's a defeated battle member. He draws a whole hand pretty much with some ki. He seals enemy strike arts for 4 timer counts. He gets health regeneration over time when he tags into Goku. They even seal a card slot. As always, the card that you wanted to press, or something like that. Like, they just do so much. Like that. Yeah, this character is just insane. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what they were thinking. Now they have their platinum equipment or their unique equipment. They literally came back, but they did fell off with the part 2 anniversary, I think. The part 2 of the 7th anniversary, but they're still pretty powerful. Like, I just can't believe they made a character like this during the 5th anniversary. Like, that's insane how they built this character, especially with the emergency buff. Yeah, I mean, I hate this character so much. But unbelievably, there are characters I hate more than this character. And that's what we're about to get to right now. Yeah, let's just get on to number 4. I don't want to make this a long video, but it probably is by now. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's just get on. Let's move on. Coming in number 4, we have LF Super 17. This character is probably one of the most toxic characters that ever came out in Legends. Literally, all you need to know about this guy is he seals your cards. Every time he quick attacks you, tap attacks you, or something like that. Probably even tackles you. Like, what you can do with 17 is just being able to seal your enemy strike cards and then just go with a blast right away. And then tap your way out of the blast. Like, you blast cancel, and then you tap your opponent. And then you just keep repeating. That's why he was so good on Androids specifically, because Androids was a blast-based team back then. So you have the blue Android 17, and maybe like the purple GT Hell Android 17. and then you would just run that team, a heavy blast based unit team. So you will have all those blast cards ready to go, and you just pop, 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 and then this guy will just seal your opponent's strike cards. And this guy deals so much damage, and he has a high combo potential, especially with his unique gauge. His green card reduces your vanishing gauge, and it's a blast arts nullification green card. Like, and he seals or destroys, or he does something to reduce your. I think he reduces key. I think he. Let me see. His green card. Oh yeah, he nullifies element factors both defensively and offensively for 10 timer counts on activation. He reduces your key by 50 on activation. He seals main abilities and Rising Rush for 5 timer counts on activation. And when it hits, he gets his own Vanishing Gauge 3 times 100%. He gains 100% to unique gauge charge rate for 5 timer counts, 50% to blast arts damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. He reduces 50 more key and reduces your vanishing gauge to 0% and inflicts no switching twice. That is insane. I don't know, man. I don't know. And his ultimate, he has endurance null, he restores key, and the less enemies you have to face, the more damage his ultimate does. On three battle members remaining, he only does 20% to the ultimate damage. 2 battle members 40%, and 1 battle member 70%. Like that is insane. And then on hits, he gets a green card next for some reason, and half of the damage will also be dealt to the enemy members on standby, and has blast armor. Like, what? And that's not even it. His main ability gives him 30% health, his ultimate for 50 key, inflicts downgrades -1 to card draw speed for 20 timer counts for some reason, and more damage received for 50 timer counts. And he gains sustained damage cut penetration depending on how many enemy battle members remaining. So 30% to 3, 40% to 2 battle members, and 70% to 1. Pretty much, if you only have 1 character left, and if this Super 17 ults you, you're pretty much guaranteed lose at that point, right? No matter who your character is, this Super 17 will literally one-shot you from full health. 70% to sustained damage cut penetration, and getting 70% to ultimate damage inflicted. That is unbelievable, man. That is unbelievable. Yeah, he gets card draw speed permanent, -10% to blast, special move, and ultimate arch cost permanent. Like, that makes sense. He gets 400% to amount unique gauge is charged by the next arts cards used. Cannot be stacked, cannot be cancelled when this character enters the battlefield. Like, what? And when he uses a blast arts card, he gains 10 key back, 50% to special move damage inflicted, activates 3 times, cannot be cancelled, and 20% to key recovery 4 times, it cannot be cancelled. And then landing a blast arts hit, he seals 1 enemy card slot randomly, and it cannot be used for 10 timer counts, which makes it more harder to go up against this guy, kinda. And it inflicts 80% to health restoration for 3 timer counts. So it's going to be way harder to heal against this guy. And the following effects occur upon landing a tap attack. With, like, the full animation of it. And tap shot and quick attack. 50% to own charge. Unique gauge charge rate for 10 timer counts. Seals enemy strike and special move for 2 timer counts. He gains strike cards cover change. And he's able to follow up with an ultimate arts cards, which he can draw on performing the strike cover change 1 time. And he destroys a card for you to get the ultimate. Like, that is insane. He already charges his unique gauge. and it's an infinite amount of times too. So if he gets a Blast Arts card, he gains health and ki, more damage, cover null for 5 counts, cancels downgrades and conditions, and even reduces Dragon Balls by 1-3 times. And then when the enemy uses a card while this guy's on the battlefield, you get a whole new hand, you get 3% health back, and you inflict 2% to all arts costs for 50 timer counts. Like, what? And then when the enemy switches, when this guy's on the battlefield, he gets Blast Arts ki, nullifying element factors defensively, reducing ki by 20, and plus 2 to all enemy substitution counts. He also cancels enemy buff effects every time the enemy uses a special move arts card while this character is on the battlefield. Activates 2 times. Like, is that even necessary? So you can literally go into a character with endurance. For example, like the blue Android 17, and he'll be alright when he goes against a endurance nullification blue card, because this guy is going to be nullifying or canceling that buff effect. And then the following effects occur when enemy activates an ultimate, awaken, or rising rush while this character is on the battlefield. He gets -5 to, or he shortens ally subcounts by 5, and 50% to ultimate and awaken arts power 3 times, and he cancels enemy buff effects. Like, huh? This guy was pure cancer. Like, oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, guys. He's also red, so he can cover purple 17. I don't remember who was if there was a dominating yellow. I don't remember what the dominant yellow character was, or if there was a dominant yellow character. But this guy by himself is just insane. Like, I don't know if he has a good amount of Zenkai buffs back in the day, but even at that point, I don't think he even needed a Zenkai buff. I think he had like 3 Zenkai buffs back then, but oh man. Yeah, this is Super 17 number 4. We're gonna move on to number 3. Number 3 we have is Ultimate Gohan. Now, the reason why I have this guy as number 3 and Super 17 below him, you see this guy, well, I guess I should have put, I don't know, I was thinking like maybe Ultimate Gohan deserves to be number 4 and Super 17 deserves to be number 3. But I guess I'm just biased against this Gohan. Like, I really hate Gohans in Dragon Ball Legends. Like, this guy is able to do a lot. Hold on, let me see what it does real quick. Because the main thing about this Gohan is he's able to spam blue cards, draw greens, and spam more blue cards pretty much. He has Blast Armor, he gains ki with Blast. His blue card does damage inflicted, with special damage inflicted, draws a green card an infinite amount of times. And if the unique gauge is attack type, he nullifies endurance, gains more special move damage inflicted on activation. Like, and then his green card draws a new card. He gets 50 ki, health, more health, 50%, 100% to ki recovery, which activates 1 time, cannot be cancelled. He gains cover null for 10 counts. He cancels downgrades and conditions. If it's time type, he gets 20% unique gauge. If it's attack type, he gets own vanishing gauge 100% twice and 40% to damage inflicted. His ultimate restores more vanishing gauge for him, 50% to damage inflicted. Endurance nullification. If it's attack type, he nullifies offensive element factors too, and cancels enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects as if that was needed. His main is very short, but it's still deadly. Like, he gets health, 30% health, 50 ki. His ultimate, canceling downgrades and conditions. and even reduces enemy vanishing gauge to 0. Like, that's all he needs. 100% damage inflicted, 70% damage reduction, card draw speed by 1, -5 to arts. Draws card. 100% to damage inflicted when he faces with an enemy. It cannot be cancelled. Activates once. He just gains the main thing about this guy. He also has endurance. He even has a coverage change, which is a strike guards and a forward charging special move or special art attack twice. And nullified activations are not counted. Like, what? And on Rising Rush, special move Ultimate Awaken on Rising Rush, he gains 30% health. He nullifies element factors. He shortens allies subcounts by 3, minus 50% to arts power pretty much, and cancels enemy buff effects too. So like, he's pretty much safe from all those stuff. And yeah. If unique gauge is time type, unique gauge will be time type when battle starts. It gradually increases charges, and when the unique gauge is full, he nullifies element factors or damage sustained for 30 timer counts, which is uncancelable. He restores ally health by 20%, 25% to damage inflicted by allies cannot be cancelled, and shortens ally subcounts by 5. And then if unique gauge is attack type, charges unique gauge every time. Uses a strike, blast, or blue card, and then once the unique gauge is full, resets to 0 and applies a whole nother blue card, 100 key, and 20% to sustain damage cut, uncancelable. Sorry, I'm still sick, but yeah, the main reason why this character is so stupid is because he's able to sit at long range and just spam blue cards and green cards. Like, it doesn't stop. That's what makes this guy stupid. And another reason why this guy's so stupid is because he has endurance and he's able to cancel most of the stuff that could kill him, as well as restoring health and reducing subcounts. Like, he even restores vanishing gauge so many ways and reduces vanishing gauge, your vanishing gauge, with his main abilities. Make it go time neutral and gain so much damage. That's why he's a great number higher than Super Saiyan 17. And because he's Gohan too. Majin Buu Saga Ultimate. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And yeah. Let's just move on to number 2. Coming in number 2, we have Majin Buu. Now, when Daima was starting to become a team, it was Majin Buu. Well, no, before them, it was the green Goku, the green Kid Daima Goku, and then we received the blue Daima Goku, Kid Goku, and the Glorio. And then we were starting to get Majin Buu, and then the LF Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now, by itself, it looks like, this banner's alright. But when Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku and Majin Buu came out, this team just became broken. Now, I would say, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the Green Kid Goku, and Majin Buu, you know, they're all annoying. They have their own stuff, but it's like, it's like more like what they want to do and stuff. Even though Goku has so much to offer, especially on a Daima team, at least it's limited to Daima for a reason, right? And even with that, it's kind of what he wants to do as the main like damage dealer, the main character in the team. Vegeta's also there to be annoying, especially with the new mechanics and like the battle system and stuff. He just goes right away. He does so much damage and all that. He was there to kind of counter Ultra Cell and stuff, and Goku was there to counter Ultra Cell. But it's mainly this guy that makes the team a cancer. Majin Ku. The only thing you need to know about him is two keywords: paralysis and faint. When he's on a Daima team, you better pray to God you don't get paralyzed or fainted. He restores his vanishing gauge with his green card 5 times. He's able to restore a lot of health when he switches out. What else does he do? Everything. Like, if we look at here, or if I look at here, 30% chance to inflict paralysis on strike, 78% to inflict bleed on blast. He gains a green card when he lands a blue card. Meeman has blast armor on it. He draws on green, he gets vanishing gauge 100% 5 times. Health, he draws a new card, shorting sub count by 3. Buff attribute upgrade for 20 counts. And when enemy health is 50% or above, he gets card draw speed for 10 counts, reduces enemy key by 40, and inflicts all enemies with 2 sub counts. His ultimate, 50% to ultimate damage inflicted, he gets a bit of health and key on activation, 30% to critical rate for some reason, and shortens ally sub counts by 5 on hit. His main gives him health, key, ultimate, destroys 2 of your cards, even draws a green card alongside the ultimate for some reason. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 2, seals enemy strike cards, and cannot be used for 5 counts. Like, that's stupid. He gets a lot of damage inflicted, 7% reduced damage received, 50% more damage reduction for impact. Draw speeds, key recovery, own artist cost reduction. He even gives support to the team, especially Daima. And when he's in a Daima team, he gets 50% to more damage inflicted when he enters the battlefield. He gets 20% chance to inflict faint upon landing a blue card. One activates once. 30% chance to inflict faint upon landing an ultimate arts cards, which activates once, cannot be cancelled. He gains time neutral defensively for 5 timer counts when faced with an enemy. When changing cover, he destroys 2 cards and reduces key by 50 twice. He has a blast arts cover change, which is rare. On standby, he restores ally health, not just himself, but ally health by 50%, and key by 30 for allies, and draws a card for them. He even cancels downgrade and conditions. And when you are inflicted with a condition, when this guy uses an arts card, he gets 50% damage inflicted. He gets cover null for 3 counts. Seals screen and blues for 3 counts. And when he is hit, he gains 50% to health restoration for 5 counts, which is stupid, because then you could just switch out of this character and he gains all that health back. He reduces ally sub counts by 2, which activates once but resets. -1 art card draw speed level for 3 counts. +5 to all arts costs for 5 counts. And seals main abilities for 5 counts, which activates once but can reset. Additional 20% chance to inflict enemy with paralysis if their health is 50% or above. Like, this guy is the reason why the team is so toxic. Like, I don't get it. I do not get it. Oh man. Okay, well. Oh my god. So yeah, like, oh no. Yeah, it was so much for Daima. Majin Ku was so much from the computer and then he fell. Okay, but yeah, this is this is Majin Ku at number 2, and yes, he is beaten by one other character, and we're about to get into him right now. So glad Daima has fallen off though. but this character is a whole different level. Oh, whoops. Okay. Coming in number 1, we have Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. There we go. So, Gohan. Where do I even begin with this guy? Hybrids, PTSD. He is a green character with... I'll literally just go through his mechanics like every other character. So he gains damage inflicted with Strike, with Blast. His blue card is literally a counter blue card like Blue Namek Goku, the old one. He gains 50% to damage inflicted, 20% to sustained damage cut, and then counter activates, which gives him a whole new card, restoring ki by 50, and cancels attribute downgrades on normal conditions. And literally, it doesn't say like a strike counter, blast counter. It's literally enemies' arts attacks. Like what? Yeah. His green card is a short animation, and it's AoE. And he puts sub counts too, canceling downgrades and conditions on hits. His ultimate gains 50% to damage inflicted, endurance nullification, and he even gains element factor null for 5 timer counts if he's the last man standing, cannot be cancelled. And on hits, he destroys all your cards and reduces your ki by 100. His main ability, 30% health, 60 ki, 50% to unique gauge, and sealing your main abilities and Rising Rush for 10 timer counts. Like what? And he gives 5% to special move damage inflicted to hybrids. Or on the leader slot to everyone at that point. Like what? What else is notable? Yeah, he gets more damage, more ki, draws cards, -5 to arts cards on battle entry. And if he's the last man standing, he gets a whole another ultimate arts. 70% of damage inflicted, card draw speed by 1 for 20 counts, 100% unique gauge, and permanent endurance nullification. Like what? And when this character uses a Strike or Blast Arts card, he gets 20% unique gauge back, cover null 1 time, able to reset for 5 timer counts, and he nullifies. Your cards cannot be destroyed for 5 timer counts. And then when he performs a Vanishing Step, based on the number of defeated battle members. So when you have 1 or more battle members defeated, he gets element factor nullification defensively for 10 timer counts. Activates once, but it resets the activation. And then he gains 70% to Vanishing Gauge back 1 time when he's the last man standing after he vanishes. He even has endurance, 40%. Strike cover, he has a strike cover, counter gauge. Then he's able to follow it up with a blue card. Like 3 times he can do this too, like, wow. He even gets ki to use the blue card, cancels downgrades conditions, destroying allies sub counts by 5 for some reason, and then destroying your whole hand. And then he gets some health back and reducing ki when he gets hit by arts cards attack, right? This guy is just unbelievable. Like, this Gohan shouldn't exist. And I hope he does not get a platinum equipment anytime soon. He has a short animation on AoE green card, and he holds 2 armor break blast arts cards. If it was only 1 arts card, if it was only one armor break card, that would be fine. But having two, that is unbelievable. And this was before. They implemented the whole ally bench arts cards held mechanic where you're able to use every arts card your bench has too. So having this guy with 2 armor breaks is just insane. Like, especially with Cell holding 1, you'll have 3. But this guy is just unbelievable. So the main highlights of Gohan: short animation, green AoE green card, strike arts card, unique gauge counter, following up with a blue card, which is a counter blue card, restoring vanishing gauge, permanent endurance null, last man standing buffs, endurance. I just hate this character so much. Oh my gosh. So yeah, hopefully this guy just stays dead. Oh man. Yeah, and nothing much else to say. So yeah, that's my top 10 list. I guess we could go back and check out. I guess we can what's the word? I can't even think right now. So going back to my list, or some. Okay, so my top 10 list. We're gonna go through it again. Number 10 is Cooler, the LF Red Cooler. Number 9 is Supreme Kai, the Red Supreme Kai. Jesus. Number 8 is Super Saiyan 2 transforming into Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Legends Fest 2024. Majin Vegeta, number 7. Number 6 is Ultra Kid Buu. Number 5 is Goku and Frieza. Number 4 is Super 17. Number 3 is Ultimate Gohan. Number 2 is the LF Ultimate Gohan. Number 2 is Majin Ku. Number 1 is Ultra Gohan. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So yeah, this is after 2nd anniversary and then the pre-7th anniversary. I'll definitely be doing a list on the post-7th anniversary characters because I kind of have an idea now. But this is what my current list looks like. This guy on the screen can literally, I'm really just giving him 2 middle fingers. Like, this guy can just die in a fire. I don't care what anyone says. This character ruined Gohan in the anime for me. He was able to redeem himself with Beast Gohan and Superhero for me, but that's just it. So, yeah, nothing much else to say. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It was a video I was meant to do for a while now, and I finally got it. Yeah, I'm just happy that I just got this out now. Hopefully I get to do more. Hopefully I get to put out more content in the future. But until then, this is what we got. And I'm not posting any part 2 content for this anniversary because I just couldn't pull the Saiyan Saga or anything like that. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And what are you guys' thoughts on this tier list or ranking? Let me know in the comments if you want. But until the next video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you all in the next one. Slay and pray. Make sure your Wi-Fi is good to you. This feels like a rushed video, but I know it's pretty long, and I know it's just copying what the text says and their unique abilities and stuff. But I just had to think of something. You know? These are the characters. Okay, I'm out. Peace out. Screw you, Gohan. Freaking mid-ball legends. Gohan ball legends, everyone. Hopefully we don't get to see them again. Fuck you, Gohan.